Welcome to a Walt Disney World haul. I'm gonna start off by just saying apologies for the wet hair. It is EPCOT day for us and it is pouring out. So midway through the day, we did come back to the resort. We're staying at the Boardwalk. I did do a room tour earlier, so if you're interested in what our 1-bedroom looks like here, I will make sure that is linked here above. Anyway, I hopped in the shower, I redid my makeup. We are gonna go back into the parks once the rain subsides a little bit, and we're very lucky because we're in walking distance. So in the meantime, I thought I would show you what we have purchased for this Walt Disney World haul, and I will try to tell you where everything is from. So if you are interested in purchasing, then you can get it as well. Okay, so I'm going to start on property, of course, but this is not a park. I'm gonna start in Disney Springs. If you've never been to Disney Springs, it is absolutely stunning. There's like a luxury side, which is where I spent most of my time in Kate Spade, Sephora, Lilly Pulitzer, Zara, and then there are a ton of amazing restaurants, and there's also a more like kid-friendly side of Disney Springs. So I'm gonna start there with what we purchased for Callie. Callie and Mark ventured into the Lego store. Legos have become one of Mark and Callie's absolute favorite ways to play together, and so they purchased this Raya set. Now you will notice it is for 6-year-olds. Callie is only 5, but she will have adult supervision while they play together. There are 247 pieces in here, but the Lego store is organized basically by age. There's the Duplo section, and then they get gradually more complicated and more expensive. The Lego set was $50. Disney Springs also has an M&M store. Now, one of the really cool things about this M&M store is that you can personalize M&Ms by putting faces or like things from Disney parks like the castle, words even, on the M&Ms. We did not do that this time, but Callie wanted to bring home some things for her cousins. So these are her M&Ms, and you can get these different mixes which are themed like right out of a dispenser. So these were the mermaid color M&Ms. And then we also grabbed one for each of her cousins. So Zoe, Charlie, and Remy. Rowan, not quite yet, will also be getting M&Ms. The baby ones are for Charlie, the Frozen themed ones are for Remy, and then the heart themed ones are for Zoe. The total for all 4 of these M&M packs was under $20, so it's a pretty good deal. It's a nice thing to take home, and it's a fun place to visit. So I went into Zara to buy a dress for myself that I'm not showing you here because I am going to return it. And while I was in there, I found this Elsa perfume. Now this is meant for children. It's $6 and it comes in like a spray tube, almost like a trial size or like a smaller sample size from Sephora would. And I thought this was so pretty and that I could give this to Callie in her stocking. But don't tell her, she's resting in the bedroom next door. So I really loved this. So here at the Boardwalk, like every single resort, they have a gift shop. It's called the Screen Door. They sell clothing and ears and all kinds of trinkets. And I have never seen this in a gift shop before, but because Callie loves the original so much, I wanted to find the Candyland with the Disney edition, and I tried to find this for Christmas and couldn't. So this was $24.99. I did snag this. I wonder if Shop Disney has this, but this is definitely going to be a gift that I think I'm just gonna wait to give her until we get home. Then the last thing in Disney Springs, which probably will seem random, is this corksicle from Wine Bar George. So this is really cool because it says Wine Bar George on it. This actually came, this gunmetal corksicle, it's 12 ounces. It came with a drink that Mark got. So he got this frozen drink and then they said, oh, what color corksicle would you like with it? So I didn't know if it was gonna come in it, on the side. Either way, the drink comes with one of these. I'm certain it wasn't cheap, but I love this. I think this is an awesome way to bring a little Disney into your day in a very subtle manner. Like I could easily bring this to school with green juice. The top closes. If you drank coffee, this would be fantastic for that. Also, this will come to the beach filled with my favorite wine this summer. But I love that we have this little remembrance of Wine Bar George, which was hands down one of the best Disney dining experiences that we've ever had. So we will definitely be going back. George, who is a real person, not only served me my wine, but then commented and DM'd me on Instagram. I'm a big fan. Big fan. We'll be back. 10 out of 10. Let's talk in the parks shopping. So we went to Magic Kingdom, like one does when they're in Disney World, and I found this incredible Beauty and the Beast throw. Now, I'm pretty much a sucker for all things Beauty and the Beast. It says Be Our Guest on it, and you can see what it looks like when it's open. Now, it doesn't really match like our home decor, which is very nautical. It's navy and gray and white, but we're redoing Callie's room, like literally right now while we're away. It's being repainted, the walls are being fixed, there's ceilings being redone. So I figured, and it's going to stay Disney Princess, but I'm cutting out like a lot of the stuff in there. So I figured this would be super cute as a throw on her bed, or even in our room, which is very gray and stainless steel and white. But I thought maybe on our white bedding, this little pop of pink. Either way, we'll find a home for it, even if I'm just snuggling with it in the living room and then I bring it back to Callie's room. I don't care. It was one of those things that like I needed to have it. Now there's some kitchen stuff that I might go back for, like these pots and pans, but I'll keep you updated. The rug was $39.99, which I didn't think was a terrible price for a throw. And the size of it, it's 50 inches by 63. So it's not little, but it's not enormous. It's like what I would consider an average size throw. Really excited about that one. Have you ever seen a sponge so cute? It's the monorail. I was gonna save this and put this in Mark's stocking, and then I got too excited and I showed it to him yesterday. It's $6.99. You just sometimes need these little Disney touches when you're home and missing Disney. Now, we have been very into pancake making lately and into eggs. That's me. I'm more into eggs. Also, Callie is too. This is an egg and pancake mold. It's $7.99. I've been using a cookie cutter as a mold, but it's really hard to use a cookie cutter on top of like a griddle. So I figured that this would be easier and better when trying to make some cute pancakes or eggs. I didn't even think of it for eggs. I bought this for me. This is like a Little Mermaid keychain. Now I don't really have a lot of keys, but for my school keys, I always lose them. So I figured that this would be a nice way. It's chunky. I believe it was $12.99. They had a Belle one, but it was not cute. So I felt like this more went with like Cape Cod, like the Ariel style of this, Triton bit. So I thought this would be cute, but they had a lot of cute key rings, which I liked. And then in terms of like jewelry, now they have like really fancy Disney jewelry, like the Rebecca hook line, which I love, but I also love some of the like everyday fun jewelry. These were $14.99. They're so cute. They have like a mini, they have like a little mini face that would go where your ear goes, and then these pink and black polka dot balls that go behind, like behind your actual ear. So you get the mini in the front and then the ball in the back. I just thought these were really fun and cute, and I love this like Disneyland Paris mini vibe that's happening. This is from the Dots and Dashes line, which I mostly just like everything there. And then I also grabbed these tassels because I love tassel earrings, but I also love that they have this really subtle like Mickey design at the top. These were $14.99. And if you're DVC or have an annual pass, you do get 20% off. So sometimes when I'm like on the fence, I'm like, ooh, I have a discount. And that helps me make a decision. For Callie, these are $9.99. These are just like those old school elastics. Like, do you remember these elastics? Now those are the only two on there because we've actually worn all of these. We've worn the pink and the red and the blue and the clear. But I've been really liking putting these in her hair. Here, I feel like there's a color for every outfit. And because they do double secure, like there's one on either side, it helps her hair stay back, even though it's been really humid. So both of our hair have been very frizzy. Last Magic Kingdom purchase yesterday was Callie's ears. So she gets to pick out a new pair of ears every time we come. She actually used her own gift card that she got for Christmas for these. And what sealed the deal for her was this double sequin situation. So I actually really love the colors of this. I'm not really into this, but I feel like you could snip this off. And then how cute would these ears be? You could even cut the unicorn horn off. And I know that sounds silly that you would be doctoring a $30 pair of ears, but I love the colors of this headband and she looks really cute in them. I will insert a picture on the screen of her wearing them. But yeah, these were her choice. She was very excited about the rainbow, about the unicorn, and about the sequins. Last night we had the pleasure of dining at Kona Cafe in Mark's favorite resort, the Polynesian. Now we always eat at Ohana. It's not open right now, so we thought we would give the sushi and the poke bowls just, you know, a try at Kona Cafe. Now while we were there, I wanted to look at the merchandise because they often have merchandise from Aulani or Japan that other places on property do not. So we were able to get Callie an Olu. So cute. So, oh, this is her other magic band. Olu is currently wearing it. He says on him, has the Aulani tag on him and everything. And the story here is that we're big Duffy fans. Callie has a Duffy, she has ever since. We've always followed his story, and it's really hard to find Duffy and Friends things. Now, Olu is one of Duffy's friends. He is a musician, he plays the ukulele, and there are several friends, and they're located in various parts of the world. So Olu is a Hawaiian turtle. For me, this is the cutest pair of ears that I own. So I went back and forth because I was like, I could get this when we go to Aulani. Again, this one has the Aulani tag on it. These were $35. Look at this, look. Oh my gosh, Shelly is here in all her glory. I figured that while I was doing videos for Aulani, I could wear this. I needed it. It was a necessity. So grabbed this from the Polynesian. I don't want Callie to know. She has been asking for a fan. And they had a really wide selection, but she loved this rainbow one and I can't blame her. Look, the castle is on it. This was $10 and I told her she could pick something out. So after she picked out Olu, I ran back, grabbed this, and I think this is something that I'll put in her stocking instead. Her hands aren't yet big enough to like hold it and fan herself. And she kept telling me, Mommy, I need you to teach me how to use that so when I'm bigger I can. But she was really into these, and the princesses on the cavalcades had them in Magic Kingdom, so I think that was influential in her decision, but she really, really wanted this, so I wanted to get it for her to surprise her in a Christmas to come. Last thing from the Polynesian is this. So Trader Sam's is Mark's favorite bar in all of land. It's not open right now. We did go outside to get a Dole Whip and Mark got the one that has rum in it, and they asked, do you want the souvenir cup? And he said yes. So his came in here. This is plastic, but he figured that Callie would really like drinking out of this, that we could easily put this at our bar in the summertime in the backyard. You can actually get this in any of the Disney parks. We picked this one up in Hollywood Studios. This is a bubble wand. So this is the bubble reservoir. Callie really wanted this. Like the moment we stepped in the park, she was like, I want a bubble wand. And then we saw this one and we had just been at Art of Animation and she was like, I need the Ariel one. So we Amazon Primed now. I will link that video above as well. Extra bubbles for about $12 because even the little like 2-ounce ones here were $8 a can, and that's gonna get you 1 day max. So we did Amazon Prime some bubbles. to our hotel room. This one makes music, lights up, and shoots out the tiny bubbles. It is magical. Everyone around you is happy when you're shooting bubbles at them. Kelly loves this. So this is a winner, even though it's hard to travel with and it's noisy. The last thing we have is Spike, the little bee sipper. Now, we got him in EPCOT. He is a part of the 2021 Flower and Garden Festival. He can be found at the Honey Bistro, and I believe he's $15.99. He comes with a honey peach frozen concoction inside. You can get it with alcohol. We got it for Cal, obviously without. Nobody liked the actual concoction, and we told her that she could choose between Spike sipper and the orange bird sipper, and I was surprised that she went with Spike. She's also very into the scavenger hunt with him, so she chose this one, and we just dumped the liquid out and cleaned him. He's still a little bit wet, but he's really cute, and I think this can become like part of her fun drink collection that we have at home. Hello, this is Chelsea from the future, and I'm coming to you because I put a poll out on Instagram while I was sitting on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood Studios asking, do you want a continuation of this haul? And the overwhelming response was yes, please. So initially, I filmed the haul that you just saw while in our 1-bedroom at Boardwalk while we were about 80% through with our trip, and then from that point on, more shopping continued. So I thought you might want to see what I picked up from that point to the end of the trip. You can also see what these earrings with the little mini balls in the back look like. I love these kinds of earrings. I know some people really like, you have a strong opinion on them. Let's get into the haul. So let's go to EPCOT here. So we had a second EPCOT day. Now this fared the journey home, but the box is looking a little rough. So this is from the German pavilion, which we always buy a holiday ornament here. I don't know what this says. But Callie picked this one out. It is a Rapunzel Tangle inspired ornament. It's really pretty. It's like this lilac-y color. It does have Rapunzel on it. This was $34.99. Don't typically spend $35 on single Christmas ornaments, but you know. This is gonna go on Callie's Christmas tree in her bedroom. It says this on the back. Let's see. And then it does have Rapunzel on what I presume is the front. And then it has the lanterns and some of the details from the film. I actually think this is really pretty, and I think it'll look really cute on Callie's tree. Last time we went, she picked out a cupcake ornament, and Mark and I are going back in October. So we'll be able to get more holiday themed items then. Okay, so you can't go to EPCOT and not go to France, right? Because France is the best pavilion? Controversial facts here. I needed them, okay? We're going back in October for the 50th. We're gonna ride Ratatouille. Why delay the inevitable? We needed the Remy ears. And you know Beauty and the Beast is my favorite. Little town, it's a quiet village. I was meant to be Belle in another life where I could actually sing. In the kitchen, I will show off my Belle skills with this new pancake flipper. There's more Beauty and the Beast themed kitchenware coming your way here, but basically any time that I'm going to see Beauty and the Beast merchandise that doesn't have like a face on it, it will come home with me. And this little cutie was $14.99. Something amazing happened in the French pavilion. We were coming out of the Beauty and the Beast sing-along, which I would recommend 10 out of 10. And if you're a loyal friend of mine, especially on Instagram, which you should be if we're really friends, you will know that this little number, I found it. This was in my Shop Disney cart for like a long time. And I ordered it, and then I got an email that said, "We love you, Chels, but we don't have this in stock anymore. So that's when I bought the red and white polka dot romper that I will put on the screen right here, that I wore in Hollywood Studios, which I loved, but I really wanted to wear this guy. So we were passing by one of the stores and Mark was like, hey, didn't you try to buy that? And I was like, oh my gosh. So we had to go in. So I bought it and I got 20% off for being a DVC member. I did try it on. It's a medium. It's a little more see-through than I anticipated it being. And I can't decide, do I wear this for the 50th in October? Do I wait for February? I think it might be too cold for February. But I feel like this would be so cute in Hollywood Studios for the 50th. We don't know what her plan is yet, but we know she's sticking around. And then when we go to Disneyland Paris, like obviously that will come. And the last purchase of EPCOT looks like this. Little frozen dress from the Norway Pavilion. Mark went back for this for Callie. It has those like double-sided sequins on them. She loves these. Now, full disclosure, we bought this as a bribery gift. We knew that when we came home today, we were gonna need to COVID test her, and no kid likes to sit through that. So I'm certain this will be a staple of her wardrobe all summer long. All right, friends, we're going to Disney Springs. I got this little number for Callie because she got to stay at the Art of Animation Resort. That was our first night before we transferred over to Boardwalk. It's a little like tie-back tank. I feel like this is going to be so cute for a beach cover-up. I just see her living in this all summer long. I loved this cartoon rendition of Ariel also. How cute. This was $34.99, so this is not like a cheap investment, but so cute. Something she'll definitely be wearing a lot of. Also from Disney Springs, Callie's preschool teacher just had a baby. So these are infant-sized little headbands. Oh, this little crown one really sealed the deal, but they're all princess inspired. This little teal one says Dreamer on it. And they're really soft and squishy in the back. And then the roses for Belle. But they're, you know, that like baby headband material. I just thought these were so cute. And our preschool teacher is a Disney fanatic like we are, so she gets it. And for my friend Andrea, who is recently pregnant, they are doing a Winnie the Pooh themed bedroom, a gender neutral bedroom, because the baby's gonna be a surprise. So we snagged these cute PJs. These are from Uniqlo. But I couldn't get them in a smaller size. Is that normal for Uniqlo? It says baby toddler 12 to 18 months. I'm just hoping that maybe they run small, but I thought these would be cute regardless. My favorite thing from Disney Springs. So in the co-op, there is kind of this like middle section merchandise area with all of the scents. Now, if you're a hardcore Disney nerd, hi, we're friends. And you'll know that the signature resorts, the deluxe resorts, have specific scents to them. And the Bay Lake Tower scent, the clover scent, is 100% my favorite. It is so clean. So, I think this is Bows? I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, they sell candles and scents based on resorts, based on park attractions. They had so many good ones. So this is Bows Signatures Candles, Clover World. So we bought the Reed diffuser, and I will set it up and show it to you and insert, if it's not broken. I can already smell it. I will insert a clip here of that. They have them, again, for multiple resorts, but I asked one of the employees, the cast members there, they have these beautiful candles that have like a wooden wick in the middle. And I said, okay, so what's the burn time on these? Because we love Disney candles, but we burn through them in like a weekend. So he said, oh, it's 65 hours. And I was like, okay, that's actually pretty decent. And then I saw the Reed diffuser and I was like, well, how long do those last? And he said that they had the same one out since last October and it wasn't gone and it still smelled pretty powerful. So I bought the $38 reed diffuser. Again, this is a little more pricey than I would normally spend on a reed diffuser. If you normally get them from like Anthropologie, this is gonna be similarly priced, but I thought that I could put this, at least for the summer, in like the main room of our house and kind of have it waft through. And then if I love it, I might try to order one, or when we go back, I'll get one for in here as well, because I spend a lot of time in this area, filming, editing, etc. I had hand sanitizer in this scent. I almost said sniff as well. These went into the main compartment of my luggage, so I'm like really impressed with how well they wrapped them. This is the Clover World hand sanitizer. It's 2 ounces, so this could go in your carry-on. Wow. If you have to sanitize your hands, which you do, they might as well smell like Bay Lake Tower. Going into Hollywood Studios for these purchases. As promised, more Beauty and the Beast kitchenware. Look at these spatulas. So, I mean, we're just collecting a whole set, right? These were $19.99 for 2. They come together. And I did see a Beauty and the Beast pot holder, and then I didn't buy it because I thought it would be everywhere, and it's not. So just goes to show you, if you see it in one Disney place, it may not be in all of the stores, just so you are aware. My kitchen, be my guest. I also bought myself a second keychain because look at the bow. I don't know, she might end up being a bag charm. I think that's what we're gonna get into next, is bag charms. We need another hobby. I didn't buy a Nuimos, so bag charms are the next thing. And this doesn't have, oh, this was $14.99. I was gonna say this doesn't have a price on it because it does the color thing, but this one was $14.99. I think this is what I might be most excited for, and it's super nerdy. So this was a total, I was already in line with my items and I got out of line, spontaneous type of purchase. Okay, I love the movie Enchanted, and so does Callie. This is just a gold foil. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's quite literally just a notebook. It's a notebook, but I am still the kind of gal who writes things down on paper. It was $29.99, so it's not an, oh, it comes with this little tassel. It's not an inexpensive notebook, but I thought it would be so beautiful on my desk. I take notes everywhere. You've seen all of my notebooks. You've seen my Ruth Bader Ginsburg one. You've probably seen my Start Today notebook. This is just gonna be where like my dreams and ideas go. I tend to put all things in every notebook, so I don't specifically use them for like one purpose only. But I do like to refresh them every now and again for inspiration. Back to you, previous Chels. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this haul was fun for you to watch. We absolutely love shopping while we're here in Disney. When we do budget for the trip, we also budget for this part of it. So these are not, yes, they're impulse purchases, but they're planned impulse purchases, if that makes any sense. I hope you are amazing. Or thinking about you. We love you, and we will see you soon. Bye, everybody.